Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Penha Foshibute, and if you are new, thank you for coming, and if you are an oldie, then thank you for coming back always. I really appreciate it so much. And today I just want to show you the books that I actually read as a third year student. And I don't know, I guess that just gives you a better picture of what an accounting student get up to with their books, or what kind of books they are actually reading. And I wrote my first CVs 2 Mondays ago. So basically that's me writing all my year modules, all my 4 modules in one sitting, which actually just prepares us for the board exams that we write. And yesterday I wrote my first year test, financial accounting, and I'm next writing on Monday. So yeah, I'm pretty much just studying, and I'll probably just upload this video during the night before I sleep, or when I get my next study break. Yeah, I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible. Maybe that's why I'm also rushing. And as you can see, I'm wearing my cap today, which has the coat of arms for Namibia, and it actually gives me an idea to just be a little bit extra today. Let me see. I've been extra. This is a shirt I actually got from my cousin. If you remember, like, I don't know how many videos ago, and I was like in my rental, and I was like, how my cousin that is filming me is having a shirt that I want. This was actually the shirt that I wanted, just because there's Namibia on it, and my mug, of course. There's a flag for Namibia. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so here is my shelf. I was just trying to remove the book so that I actually just show you much like how my iPad is right there. Look at that book. I actually have Namibia on it. Oh no, I just bought it because there's Namibia on it. No, I have my books. Let's just have a moment of silence for me. If you actually know me, my books in high school or even primary, even I think my first year, wow, tragedy. Like, you could never. So I covered my books, guys. Like, maybe for some people this is not a lot, but this is such a big thing for me. It's such a big achievement. Okay. So with the books, I have divided them in like the must-have books and those that are actually just recommended by the university. So this is the first set. As you can see, I have flagged them because this is the first set that is most crucial, because we write our board exams, and everything that we write is open book. So these are the books that you actually have to go in with. So this has King 4 report summarized. This has Companies Act, Auditing Professional Act, Closed Corporations Act, Companies Regulations. It has a lot of things. And then there is the what does this one have? Oh, this one has the International Audit Standards, and this one has I have never actually used this one yet, so I don't know what's in this one. But it's also the International Audit Standards Part 2 and Part 3. This is Part 1, and there's actually one that is missing here, which is which contains the SAICA Code of Professional Conduct, and IRBA, which is the body for auditors, for if you want to register, if you want to be a registered auditor. I actually don't have it here right now, but these are for 2018, 2019, and I actually purchased these ones again because with the SAICA Code of Professional Conduct, it's a new one, and since it's open book, I really just need it. And these ones were for last year, so let me see. So this is the one that is actually the other red book. So this one is 2017, 2018, and this one has the old CPC, and the new ones have the new CPC. Yeah, and you buy them as a bundle, so you can't buy one of them. Like, even if only one book changed, I need to buy the whole bundle. Okay, so for the next books is this bundle of 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, these ones are so heavy. These ones are for financial accounting mainly because they have the IFRS or IFRS. I don't know what people call them. But I prefer calling them IFRS. They're the financial accounting standards that I write with. But so far I've been writing. I've only used really 3 of them, and this is just a lot, and I'm trying to finish. Okay, so you buy this bundle as one. So, yeah, and last year ones, the 2017 ones, 2017, which I used it last year because I feel like we're always a year behind. 2017 one had 5 books, but the 2017 had 5 books, 2018 has 6 books. This is because usually the 2017 one had the conceptual framework for 2010, and the conceptual framework from 2018 is sold in a separate book. It's sold in a separate book, and I think this is like 10 times bigger than the old conceptual framework. So you could actually still use your 2017 standards and still have this one and like buy this one separately. At least that was good. And all these books that I have here are like used for open book, but I still haven't used all of them. Like for this one, so far I've used 2 of them. I've used 1, 2, I have used 4 so far. So yeah, but for next year I think, like for the red books, they're all red. Jeez. So for this one, I know I'll have to buy an extra book for text, because I know other universities have their text act with them, but for us at University of Pretoria, we still don't use our act for text. It's still not open book for us. Although for the board exam it's open book, but I know next year I'll have to buy it. So that explains why I have to have all these books. Okay, but moving on to the other ones that are not open book but I use. So I have this one, which is the South African income tax, we just call it silk, and it's 2019, and obviously it's new because of the new laws that are passed. Like, let me say South Africa, that was increased from 14 to 15%. So examples are different. We have new laws such as sanitary pads apparently going to be zero rated from 1st of April 2019, such things. So I mean, have to buy. And this one was for last year, so this is the 2018 one, and you can see the difference that this one is much smaller because I mean now we have a lot more to cover, but it's basically the same book, just this one has extra chapters. The next one is for financial management, and I have these books, these 2 books, truly. This is the 9th edition, but I know the 10th edition is also out. But this is, you can also buy this as an ebook, I think, but I don't know. I just buy hard copy, and this one's from last year, so I didn't have to buy new books. But the 10th edition is also out. Some people have a 10th edition for this one. And financial management, this is a book, but we haven't used it yet, so I have a feeling we're gonna use it 2nd semester. I don't know, but apparently it's worth buying this one from what I had so far. And then we go to auditing. As you have seen that these red books are mainly used for auditing, these ones. And so this year I have auditing notes. Yeah, I have used it a little so far, just a little. And from last year I had this set, auditing fundamentals, and this was really helpful. So what happened is, like, this is supposed to be one book and it's supposed to be one book. So what happened is that they make changes in some of the chapters in this book, and then they realized, I guess, that they shouldn't print the whole book and they should just give a little version of this one, and that's the same thing they did for this book. But these are just supposed to be 2 books, but I think for this year I think they have matched this one and like just finally updated the whole book. But But yeah, this was from last year, and still they are still recommended to be used the same. And for auditing again, I was actually covering this book. This is graded questions on auditing 2019. Just have questions, and then we do it like we complete them, and then we are given the solution, or mark. No, they go for marking, peer reviews, and oh, it's quite a thin book. For financial accounting, it's like this is the real deal. These books are the real deal, and everything we do in accounting is according to standards in these books. But on top of that, we have the introduction to consolidation. This is the 4th edition. This is actually the new one. And from first year and second year, I was using this one. So this is the 3rd edition. And this one is actually consolidations. I mean, in terms of consolidating group statements, group companies, and all that. I don't know, I'm just explaining to those who are not accounting students, because I know there are those who actually watch and they are not accounting students. But consolidating, I mean, like, so you have companies, and then we have these companies get into a group, and then they each individually prepare financial statements, and then they are supposed to be consolidated for the group to issue and report those financial statements as a group. Basically, I think I've covered most of the books, but these ones were last year books as well. I know I did read this. I still do reference to this book just a bit, because introduction to IFRS, IFRS, I don't know. Yeah. I think it's a good book, really. And this one was for IFRS 9 financial instruments, just examples, questions, and solutions. I used this last year, but I have a feeling we'll still use this year, because I mean we are still doing the same thing. And yeah, there are so many books around here, but most of them are like from first year, so I'm planning to just give them away. And oh, what haven't I said? Yeah, that's it, guys, and thank you for tuning in. I hope this is not too long, but if you haven't subscribed, then do subscribe. Yeah, see you in the next video. I'm going to study. Bye.